Hello. You know this track? Can't imagine why. I've played 2 tracks by the amazing Mega Drive composer Barley But how are you? It has been a hot minute. And then I realised that because I've been playing a lot of games off stream lately, so I took the microphone away on my headset, but I've still been using it. I just turned the microphone on and realised that the microphone's actually not there. So then I turned it off again. Hype for Thor. Yeah, but you know, I was thinking like, oh, I want to play something cozy that I remember from my childhood. And then I was listening to your music just now as I was getting ready. And I suddenly thought, why didn't I do Roller to the Rescue? That would have been a better choice. Nice and easy. I think I rented this once, and since it was an action RPG, I didn't like it. We were never friends then. Love action RPGs. They're probably, I would say that a good classic action RPG like this is probably my favourite genre. They just don't make them much anymore. They're either like Zelda, sort of Zelda-likes. Zelda's not my favourite for the action RPG genre. I like action RPGs where you can jump for a start. I'm just readjusting my air conditioning and then we'll begin. On to more Fancy Star games. Imagine they'd done a science fiction one. That would have been good. But it is September. Summer is over. Techie Rob, hello. I know I've been like bitching about summer not ever ending, and now it has, and I'm like, oh god, summer's over, isn't it? But yeah, we'll get cracking into this. I was trying to remember what the last thing I played was. Like, how is the audio? Does it need to be turned up a smidge actually? Maybe that's fine. Right, well, I'm gonna hit that reset and then we'll start over. Sounds okay to you? Yeah, I swear where I live, the minute I do anything that cuts the audio, a police car always goes by. It's like cursed. But here we are. So I did have a little pre-read beforehand. Maybe a little quiet. What's quiet? Me or the music? I might be able to turn it up. Let me have a look. It's either one or the other with me though, I'm afraid. I'm trying to think what was the last thing I streamed, because I probably would have turned it down. I guess it was 3D.Heroes. Let's see what setting it's on. It's on 2. Oh! Oh, I'm so like asleep. Hang on. I'm doing Mega Drive. I can turn that up really easily. Just a moment. I'm going to have to reset the video. This is what happens when you don't stream for like a week. Everything goes weird. I've been playing PlayStation games. Let's just turn it up a smidge. Whoa. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's too loud. The game's kind of a quiet game anyway, I think. There we go. Should be okay, maybe a little quiet, that sounds fine. Right, well, we'll truly begin this time. Regardless. Made by Ancient. But yeah, I did have a cheeky pre-read of this. And it was a little bit different from the English. What I could see. So what's he saying? Like hear my call, the one who has found me. and put me on your body. Wear me. Ta-da! Get inside me. Exactly. That's what he said. Put your arm in me. Elbow deep in Rahal. The one who's answered my voice. I entrust my power and will to you. And there is one who is trying to resurrect an ancient, like, I don't even know how to say that word really. Monster, evil man, evil being, back into this world, who wields the silver amulet, which has the power of creation, which counters the gold amulet, which has the power of governing, which I rule in. And that evil being will surely bring ruin to the world. And it's only you. Ooh, that went too fast. I can vaguely remember something about only you who had that gold amulet can do this. And the amulets kind of, they call out to each other. So you must find the 4 spirits that are like the, what's the word? Lackeys. I can't think of a better word of this amulet. And then you have to stop basically the evil scheming of the golden amulet, the silver amulet person. Oh god, that went past too fast as well. What was it? I'm looking on my phone now. It was about the other world where humans, beyond the world that humans reside, called Thor. And there were 2 people. There was Lahal, who has the golden amulet, which is the golden amulet of governance. And do I keep saying amulet? It is amulet. I'm just being special. Amulet. It's an amulet. The thing that you wear on your arm that we can see in the footage. So there's Lahal, and then there was Agito, who has the silver armlet. And they were fighting for what was like an eternity. An endless battle. And people thought that the battle would continue on for eternity. However, the one wielding the golden armlet and the one wielding the silver armlet, they sort of like double KO'd each other. And it was over. And with their sort of like counterbalancing energy, it kind of exploded and scattered. And these symbols of the gold and silver armlets vanished without a trace somewhere. Ta-da! But no, it is armlet. I just can't read. I mean, I can't speak. And there we are. Servant! That's the word I wanted, not lackey. I just looked up in the dictionary. Servant. The 4 spirits are like servants of the armlet. But yeah, I don't know. Well. Ooh, I feel like it suddenly got really loud. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down. Should take the edge off it a little bit. How's that? That was loud in my headphones. Kind of like a bracelet for your arms. But yeah, don't you love these old games when they just sort of like spoil the bosses and stuff? I've recently just been playing Alundra, and I feel like there's a lot of parallels between Alundra and this game. And I was reading the manual earlier, the Japanese manual. In fact, we could take a quick look at it now. Let me just pull it up a second. There was a couple of interesting information in there. Where are we? So have you played this one before, Techie Rob? I assume you have. You played quite a lot of classics on the Mega Drive. Where did I put it? So I thought... Oh, what's this manual? Beta? Why would I have a beta manual? I don't think it's a... I think it's just the manual. It's a cool manual anyway. Let's have a look. Let me change the scene over. There we go. Seems to have settled thinking back. It did have some wild vault. Yeah, I think it was just the intro. It was very quiet. I could even see on the bars on like OBS that it was low, and then suddenly that dragon was like peaking. Gotta tell you, those cool bosses you see. Yeah. Alundra does the same though, I suppose, like most of the game. In the intro. Did 2 full playthroughs, tried the sequel on the Saturn a few years later. I've never played the sequel. I have it, and it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that I've cherished it and not played it. I've had it for years and years and years. I actually think that's why I wanted to do this, really. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to play the sequel. It's as simple as that. I'm going to get on with it and get on to the sequel, finally. But yeah, I was looking at the Japanese manual. The only thing that I noticed that was striking a difference, because I'm under the impression that the original sort of... Can I move that away? The original English was like... I can't scan to the left and the right. There we go. The English apparently wasn't like very well translated. It was like... Apparently someone was handed a translation that wasn't very good, and then they rewrote it to try and fix it. So I think stuff kind of got lost a little bit. But yeah, it mentions here that the kingdom in the sea is called Poseidonia. It's apparently where the whole location of the game is on the island of Poseidonia, or the kingdom of Poseidonia. And same sort of thing. We are the prince of Poseidonia, and went off on an adventure and found, as we see in the intro, that chap in the golden amulet. But then the other thing that I was seeing, what was it? Here. Was that the first line, or I missed some? Oh, I've missed some down here. So there's the other world, if you know Isekai. I think a lot of people know Poseidonia. No, it's like Poseidon, the sea god. That sort of spelling it's going for. But yeah, it's like another world across the dimension called Thor, which is where the title comes from, which is not really explained in English, and then obviously changed in the American version. But Thor is a magical world where the fairies and spirits live, and there were 2 big sort of jewels there that wielded great power. The first one was a blue jewel that had the power to govern all beings, like all life, and it was inside a golden armlet. And then the other one was a red jewel that had the power of creation of all things. So, however, what was it? Soon, one of the amulets started to be used for evil. It should have been used to create a future. However, it started to be used for sort of evil deeds. They split between the 2 of them. So one of them was being used for sort of justice and noble acts, and the other was being used for evil. You can guess which is which. And they were pulled into a great battle. And the king of Thor is Lahal, who's a golden amulet person. And then there was an evil being. In fact, what does a dictionary call that word? I don't even know how to... It's funny because I was watching someone play Final Fantasy VI recently. Imagine devil, evil spirit, genie. Devil seems a bit much to me. Evil god, I guess. But no, that's the wrong one. The dictionary's pulled up the wrong kanji. That's not the right word. It's not even a real word, I don't think. No. I think it's sort of a made-up word. Evil person, evil being. But he had the silver amulet, and apparently they were in a decisive battle with his 4 spirit servants. But then Agito, who had the silver amulet, he was using it to create monsters and resisting fiercely. And then, as we saw in the prologue, basically they just sort of killed each other pretty much and disappeared. And now there's a mysterious person. Who's this person? Who now has the silver amulet. Why do I keep calling it an amulet? I think I did as a kid. I think I used to read it as an amulet, and that's why it stuck in my head as such. But yeah, that was it. And then this was cute. I didn't see, there it is, Poseidonia. That's the world. But it was pretty cute. I meant to spell it as Pasadena. I was thinking, like, doesn't it sound like something when you put that? This is supposedly the world, and you've got the Temple of Darkness and the Temple of Green, like plants, I guess. And then Poseidonia Castle, the village of Poseidonia, the Water Temple and the Fire Temple. I think they call it the Earth Temple in English, which would work better, to be honest, anyway. So, but it was nice to see the whole world map. The only other thing that I've noted before we start that I thought was cute. Oh, actually, when I used to play this, so we got here rank. I always used to think, because like rank is usually like how good something is, isn't it? I used to call Diato. I think I called it Ditto or Daito. No, Daito. I would have called it Daito, I think. Why not just call it Poseidon? Because that doesn't sound like a place. Poseidonia. But I used to think that the rank was like a negative thing. Like I think it did, because it used to, at the end of the game it gave you a summary page, and it would show the rank, and a higher rank looked bad. So I always thought like rank 1 would be the best, but rank literally just, it says here it's the player's rank, and in brackets it says their level. If they'd have called it level, I'd have probably gone all out, like grabbing all the level up things, but we used to deliberately keep a low level when I was younger, I think, and make the game hard. It was also sort of replay value, to be honest. It does lower your score at the end. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Because don't you get a title? Don't you get a title at the very end? Yeah, which is probably based on rank. So it was fun for replaying, like trying to keep the rank as low as possible. Don't think I'm going to bother this time. Don't think I care enough. I'm just going to pick stuff up and use it. But the only other thing that I thought was really cute... Oh, there she is. Ditto. Gorgeous art in this game. I'd be tempted to get a physical copy of this one day, but it's just throwing money away because I'm not actually going to play it. I've got my physical copy back in the UK. But, oh god. The attacks are quite cool, actually, if you want to see. What has he got? Bite, dash, field, move, poison, pollen, I guess. And what was his? Dark claw, meditation. Meditation was sort of a cool idea. Don't think it was used enough. Melt bomber, fire attack, flame breath, magic storm, healing, and magic bubble. Magic bubble was crap. She was just for healing, basically, wasn't she? And a couple of puzzles. And then we've got the weapons. In fact, I can probably just zoom this out a little bit now. The sword and the bow gun and the bomb. It's funny because I can still remember these foods and what they do. Don't remember the elixir item much though. And I'd forgotten that it had these special items here. I forgot about this one. The key of like time and space, I think it's called. I don't remember what it was called in Japanese. The time armlet or something. But I forgot that was a whole feature that comes up, obviously, as we'll see soon. The different keys and the art for the enemies is quite cute. Zombie. Those zombies, oh my god, they suck. I forgot about them. Were-rat, blobs, shell beast, skull demon, golem. But yeah, the last thing I thought was cute was this little comic strip, which is pretty cute here. With the spirits, I especially like the shade one, just very quickly, but he just said, he falls off like, ah, like he does in the game. And then, oh, thanks, Shade. Then he's like, oh no, but I wanted to go over this way. And Shade's like, yes, but you fell off from this side. And he's basically calling you out for cheating, like, you can't just get a free ride to the other side of the cliff if you fell off from this side. I thought that was cute. But yeah, there we are. And then I didn't realise, but the American one and the British one are different too. Let's go back. So the American manual is just black and white, which is rare, and the PAL manual is actually full colour. And I do remember that as a kid, having the full colour manual. Some of those enemies look sick as hell. The game, honestly, this game is just gorgeous. Let's get on. I always used to name my save file Ali because I thought that was the hero's name, because that's what it is in the game. Shall we do Ali for nostalgia, or shall we just go with Moo? Oh dear. So it used to bug me that it would show up because I didn't want the initials. I'm gonna go with Ali. Let's go with Ali because his name isn't actually Ali in Japanese. I want that little reference there. I always thought it was a nice name. Prince Ali. But honestly, the graphics, look at this. The graphics on this game are just crazy. Very nice. And way to end the console's life, in my opinion. Fabulous, Alibaba. And here we are. Oh, do you know what I did? Oh, I have got the 6 button on. Good. Yeah, because do you remember this game actually does support 6 button controller? So what is it? X is the map, which you don't need to. You can just press start and access the map. So it works for both, but it is convenient. And what's that? Y is weapons, and Z is item. C is jump. I didn't think to read it. I remember I played this game though, so I don't really need to read the manual about that. Played this so many times. Got the charge attack, haven't we? Poke, poke, poke. Use your sister worked on the pieces for this. Same artist. Switch to. Got it. Yeah, because Ancient, like Ancient, is literally just his family, isn't it? At the time, he was just doing his little early company. I did think to check actually. How's the audio now? It's gone quiet again, hasn't it? Shall I turn it up? I think the audio on this is a bit all over the shop. Let's see if we can find a happy medium. Yeah, because his sound effects are much louder. How colourful this game was for Mega Drive. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I think this is one of the best games on the Mega Drive, to be honest. Just from a technical, I mean, it's a good game. It's good gameplay, and it just looks incredible. This is like the Final Fantasy 9 of the Mega Drive, or the whatever Final Fantasy 12 of the PS2. the Shenmue of the Dreamcast. It's a really, really stunning game. Look at this. Like, this could be on a Saturn almost, I want to say. There's a few things that give it away, but it could have been a low-key Saturn game. So, like, welcome back, Luo, I guess. Luo? And you've been digging in the ground again. Hmm? Excavating ruins. Oh, it looks like that. Those birds. It's a little bit sad that you like couldn't go in the houses and stuff. I had a little peek at the English version before I went live, and I did look at a couple of the lines. Like hers, I think she said in the English one, like digging in the mud again or something. So like the English wasn't totally off, but there's a bit of flavour that's gone. One of these kids, maybe not him, but he's like, hey, next time take me to the ruins with you. Or maybe it's the other kid, but yeah, I did see in the English version he literally just says like, hi Ali, and nothing else. Oh, maybe it's this one, so actually I guess that is correct. Yeah, fair enough. But, yeah. He said because I already tested this out earlier, and he says that he found something, have a look. But this time, the RNG gods have... Did I pick it up and just forgotten? No. He's literally got nothing this time. Look at my nothing. Would he have something if I load the screen again? He said, like, last time he had an apple. Doesn't he have like different stuff each time you come back, like a fish, and isn't it every so often he has a like a rank up or a jewel? He's got nothing though. Oh, Louis, what's with that armlet? I need to practice saying armlet. Oh, Louis. What kind of junk did you dig up this time? It's random when you start your game. My brothers and I used to restart constantly to see what's the best stuff. Do you remember? Sometimes you get nothing. I got nothing, but his dialogue says that he's got something. Well, recently some strange guys have been roaming around here. Makes me feel gross. I think there was a heart, wasn't there? There was definitely a heart. I think that was the goal. In fact, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just very quickly have a look. See if I'm only going to do it the one time, but let's see if we can get something else. Prince Ali. We don't need to watch that again. Yeah, because you can really, really quickly reload this, can't you? Nothing. I want something. God damn it. I want something. Like an apple. Appalled. Maybe it's like a, what do you call it? A true RNG where we're locked in. Maybe I need maybe it needs a hard reset, not a soft reset. What happens when you go from playing PS3 game to car? Look at the I know, right? We're already like immediately back into the game. I was literally just thinking the same thing. Some cheese for this cheese strategy. I just want something. I don't even care if it's just an apple, but I want something from this guy. Just to complete my can. I'm appalled. One more. This has got to be some RNG shenanigans. I don't know. How can I break the pattern? Not RNG, but what's the thing where it's not true RNG? Like Golden Sun has it, where there's like a criteria that forces variables to happen. You can't break out of it. Someone call a speedrunner, they'll know what to do. I just want an item. I mean, I don't need anything, but I just want some... What a git. An absolute git. Well, we'll just have to have nothing from him. Miserable bastard. In fact, you know what? Maybe if I make a... Oh, that noise! I forgot about that. Check that for a save as well. Done. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna reload a different one. Maybe that'll break us out of it. Oh, and here we are. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, actually, would that do the trick? Probably not. Let's delete you now. Yeah. If anybody's a big fan of Streets of Rage, though, you'll see like there's so many sound effects that well, I guess this one recycles that it just nicks from Streets of Rage 2. So many sound effects. I mean, even that's the jump, isn't it, from Streets of Rage? Oh, and then you got the crazy move. I could never do this properly as a kid. It made it out to be so complicated. In fact, didn't it? Let me just find the UK manual. I swear that the UK manual lied. Or something. I thought it said you had to do like 2 360-degree attacks, which will make it work, but not for the reason that it's supposed to. You're literally supposed to just press forwards, backwards, forwards, I think. Let's have a look. Very quickly. Where is it? Which one? This one? Yeah, this is it. D button, full circle, B button, hold. It's absolute bull. You don't need to do that at all. Known as the 360 flaming dagger. This is the prince's most devastating attack. It's a lie, though. That is not how you need to do that. Double 360 is a devastating attack. You do a spin. There's a shitload of damage. But you don't need to do a 360. So what was the one that... Because you usually end up doing this one instead. D button and B button. The walking slash... These pictures are wrong. That's the thing. These pictures are wrong. That should be that. But then there's another attack. I don't know. It's not there. Was it in the Japanese manual? Where did I put it? Because to tell you the way I do it, you just press forwards, backwards, and attack, and then he does it. You don't need to do a 360. I don't even see it, actually. I don't think it's there. That's because that's the full spin, but the flip attack, which is the strongest attack, it's not even written here. Am I missing it? No, I don't see it. Oh well. Weird. Maybe it was a secret then for the Japanese version. Anyway. And he's still got nothing. Game's just bust. Yeah, I would do it like forwards, backwards. There you go. In fact, you don't even need to do that. Just forwards, forwards. Done. That attack kicks ass. So... It's very hard to realise who you've talked to and who you haven't, and then there's like, oh, we can't get to her. Oh. Good point. GD-ROMs might hold the record for the slowest loading time. What's that? What console uses that? Neo Geo CD. Get wrecked. Oof. These bloody thingies. See, it's not the most powerful, this is. The mysterious army that suddenly attacked. A bit defeated. We must hurry to the chief's side. Oh, Louis! I mean, Prince Louis. You're safe. I don't know who they were, but it seems clear that they were after you. And the capital to the... Never eat shredded wheat. The west. Capital to the... I know where it is anyway, in my brain, don't I? Yeah, west. Capital to the west might be in danger. So hurry and return to the castle. You can do a double flip. Oh yeah, because there's he does the tiny mini one, doesn't he? I don't know how to do that though. Is it... Don't you have to like... He does another one afterwards, if you can pull it off, but I don't remember. It sort of usually happens like fluke. I don't know how to do that. There's that one as well, where he sort of like slides with the dagger out, and that does tons of damage, but I never knew that also just happened a lot of the time by accident. I always did it with a double 360. Ooh, take his cheese. Ooh, 1, 2. See, most of the time the 360 does that. It's kind of hard. And then, you know, doing all of this is never actually going to be that effective in the midst of combat. That fish. Do you know how to do the run though? Like, where, do you know what I mean? He just did it a moment ago where he kind of like sticks his sword out like that, but also slides forwards and it will stab, 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 stab. It wrecks enemies, but I can never do it consistently. Can't think what would make it work. But look at the animation there, and like even his hair. Look at the way his hair moves as he stabs. The pixels on this game are nuts. Can we go in there? I remember being a kid when I first got this. I can't remember if it was for Christmas or a birthday, but I just remember being utterly blown away by this game. And we need to go to the capital, so I guess we can just go there instead of faffing about. Used to fill my inventory with cheese. Can we go in the water yet? I'm starting to realise why the B buttons on all my controllers aren't very good, because every single game insists on using B as its main button. Look how big the dagger is. Look at that. Ooh. When you do that jumping thing. Why didn't they make it isometric? Why would you want this to be isometric? It's great. It's just a Zelda clone though, isn't it? Obviously. All games are Zelda clones. This is another game where... This one doesn't really get called much to do with Zelda though, I think, as much as other games, but this has got nothing to do with Zelda. It's very clearly made by people who did work for Streets of Rage. They've sort of made like a beat-em-up action RPG. Link can't jump kick now. Link can't do combos like this. Can Link do that? Bam! It's almost like a fighting game. What is even up here? I don't know. It has been a little while. It's not the biggest game when you really break it down, but it did seem big at the time. Well, we'll go up here later. There's lots of time. Get out of my way. Yeah. Streets of Thor. You can grind that cheese, it respawns. Oh, I read that too late. Yeah. But so many items and sounds in this get used over and over and over again. Like the apple sound. The soundtrack to this is really mixed. It's wild. Like this, the orchestral sound is on this theme. I think the problem with the soundtrack to this is it's not hummable. It doesn't stick in your head so well. But it's I think it's very dynamic. It's moody. It's like how sort of like, although Skyrim is quite hummable and listenable, I think it does have that sort of Elder Scrolls kind of style to it, where it's really just there to enhance your journey rather than being a memorable. You know, it's not like level 1. This is just walking music, I guess. It's also very, very long before it loops. Like this, it's still going. And keeps going between screens, which is cute. It plays so far, it's very unobtrusive, which is fine. There's a couple of questions. Oh my god, these fucking... Do you remember the fucking snakes that just explode across the screen? What's that all about? Go on, hey! I hated them. Don't they all do it? Oh, shit, there. Ba-bum-bum. It does get louder and louder and louder, doesn't it? That's the apple sound, isn't it? Streets of Rage when you pick up an apple. It's a really long track, this is. See, I just did it then. I don't know how I did it, though. The death sound from Streets of Rage. I mean, the attacks are all from it, too. Cheese. Ooh. Fucking crazy snake. I hate these damn snakes. Kicking rats never gets old. I guess the game is actually quite small, isn't it? Yeah. There's a cave around here though, isn't there? I don't think I can reach it yet. I haven't got a single rank up yet either. Oh, I did it again. Sometimes we used to spam over and over. I mean, to be honest, you can show off and be fancy, but you can't go wrong with just kicking the shit out of everything. Like, most stuff will die if you just do this. Back, forward, stab. That's that. Forward, back, forward, stab. Because it one-shots these weaker enemies, but it leaves you a bit vulnerable. Rarely use that. Good kick as well. Ah. Da-da. Oh, long time no see, Louis. How was it? Did you find something interesting? Those mermaids. That would be why it's Poseidonia, because you got mermaids and stuff. Oh, you're safe, Louis. Nobody calls you Prince much, do they? I saw some strange guys around here. You're always wandering about, so I guess they were worried if something might happen to you. Guess we're a wandering prince. Oh, it's you, Louis. Did you find something interesting excavating the ruins? I sure did. We can't use it yet though. Oh, Louis, I thought I hadn't seen you for a while. I thought maybe you've gone somewhere again. Look at the animation on those little kids, they're so cute. They kind of give, the game's got that whole sort of like 80s, 90s anime vibe about it. Looks like Esteban. Oh, Louis, what did you dig up this time? You know, the thing is, it's like we say about, oh, how this game like didn't have a very good translation. This is what you were translating though, like there's not much, there's barely any variation. In fact, he says the exact same thing. Yep. There wasn't much room for error. Everybody's just like, oh, Prince, you're safe. Oh, hey, oh, you dug something up. Oh, how are you? I hope you're okay. Been some strange guys. I remember finding this as a kid. Ooh, here's your music. I remember wondering about this for the longest. I know the answer now, though. So much potential in this game. It's sort of quite linear though when you play it, if I remember. Lots of stuff sort of loops and connects again. Just gorgeous. It kind of just needed a, I don't know, it just needed a little bit more scope, like length to the adventure. Doesn't quite reach the heights of like some of the bigger ARPGs, especially those on the Super Nintendo. I mean, it's very ARPG light, this is. Tofu, hello! How are you? How was Lady Gaga? Did you actually go the right day? Oh, bless you. Did make me smile. Whoops, let me give you a shout out. My friend went to see Lady Gaga. I assume the same day. I haven't actually spoken to her about it yet. Lady Gaga was getting, I'm really jealous. Oh, I'm trying to make you a command. I copy-pasted your name. You're not a command yet. There we go. Playing Hades. I've already talked to him. And you. And you. And you. So I guess we'll just trot into the castle now. You played Hades this morning in your breakfast club. We're playing Story of Thor on the Mega Drive. Gorgeous game. I'm just having a look around, being a tourist, but look at the art. I guess you can see the Poseidon sort of influence now. All becomes clear. And the great big whopping Poseidon in the middle of the castle. Oh, it's the prince! But that you would return here safely, there's nothing more important than that. There's a secret if I remember. Oh, hello stereo. Ooh. You've got earphones on. We go from, it's backwards though. Oh no it's not. Right ear to both to left. Wow. That's the kind of stuff. Because I would have played this on my old like mono CRT when I was a kid. And he had one speaker on the right side, so everything was all there. The king and queen are waiting for you in the throne room at the back. Please hurry. There would be some dithering there, I guess, but no dithering on my setup, I'm afraid. This looks great. I was going to say somehow reminded me of Asterix comments. I can see that, yeah. Yeah. It has. It's got that sort of like comic, beautiful thing. I see what you mean, the baggy pants and sashes. I love Asterix when I was a kid. I used to read them. It was so good. Asterix, did you have Asterix? Was it Norway? I feel like Asterix was just all of Europe had Asterix. Even when I was on like vacation in like Greece or something, you'd see like Asterix in different languages in the hotel. We did. You watched the films in French too, the subs. I watched the film, the first film, the live action one in French with subtitles. It wasn't very good, but I watched it anyway. Yeah, same thing as the guy outside. Fish! What's that? An orange? Not sure I ever read the comics. Oh, I love them. Used to get them all in like, they were like little books. What? Ah. Can't get up there. Nothing really much here. This game has a sequel though, well it's a prequel on the Sega Saturn, which I probably played too. King and Queen are waiting for you. Oh, you're safe. What's actually out here? Da, da, da. Is there one more door if I remember before I go up there? Oh. Oh, this is where it tells. So this is why it wasn't in the manual. I forgot about this room. Let's talk to the king first. Well, no, while we're here, we'll have a look. But how to dash? Yeah, press the way you want to go twice. And if you hold down C, you'll be able to crouch. But that's in the manual. But I think this might be where it tells you how to do the super move. Low kick. Uh-huh. Wait. Also, yeah, so he only does the kick when you're really, really close. I mean, I thought it was to do with mashing it. So how long you press the button? I didn't know that. Actually, no, I did know that. It's like that, isn't it? Yeah. Rotate one time and press B. No, it still doesn't mention how to do the backwards flip attack. Maybe it was just a secret. Because it was telling you how to do that attack. I think that was it. Back, forward, forward. The dash somersault. Oh! No. That doesn't work. Hang on. Oh, it worked then. And maybe there's just a slow delay. How to do it is back, well no, back, forward, back. Or forward, back. Forward, back, forward will work. So right now, from here, look, left, right, left, and he'll do it. Left, right, left. Or up, down, up. Or down, up, up. Whoops. But you can't do back, forward, forward. But it works there. But I think that's because there's a very long. What's the word that I'm looking for? There's a long frame of input. It's a very forgiving. Yeah, look at that. This is left, right, left, and it still works. It's got a very long delay. That's why you probably accidentally do it half the time. Why articulate attack move, but the animation of that flip there. Oh, it's great. It reminds me of like Castlevania. I'm gonna freeze it in the air. Let's do it. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. The one that I don't know is how to control whether he does the He does like a short attack but slides with his thing forwards like that. I don't know how to do it. I just do it by accident a lot of the time. I mean, I suppose this is supposed to be Mom. I always thought she looked very young. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, did I read that wrong? Earlier? I didn't... same as you just did, Tofu. Did I just flip Queen and Princess in my head? I'm gonna check it a minute. She says there's some books with secret information in the back. I know what you mean. The struggle with those two kind is a pain in the arse. They must be useful. Oh, she's healing us. I want to go check now. What did the guy just say? You've spread the curse. No, the curse was already here. Was it you? No. Which is Queen and which is... Ah! It is, isn't it? I need to double check now. It's not Queen, it's Princess. Ah! So I remember thinking, I can't remember though, does the English say that she's the Queen? Because I always thought she looked young. Because she literally just said, oh brother, so that's why I was confused. Anyway, we'll talk to the king. So is there no Queen? Oh, you're back, Louis. Oh, he's already heard a report. If that armlet truly is the golden armlet of governing, then the attack this time, they must have been after that. King girl, exactly. But just use the other word. Only you can get the truth. The golden arm. I'm gonna keep calling it an amulet for the whole stream. I think I have to get used to it. The golden armlet that governs the spirits. Louis. You need to get the spirits that sleep in the temples. I know it's plural because I played the game before, but otherwise I wouldn't have done. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only I can get the truth. To the east of the village is the water temple. You should head there first. Here is a key for the red door. Dun, 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 dun. I just thought the key sprite looked a bit cursed though, don't you think? Whoops. I think it... Where is it? Can we see it? Oh, we can't see it. I always thought it kind of looked like a crutch. Oh, it's in the top. Oh, it's in the top right hand corner. I mean... Oh. Louis. Did you go to the water temple? If you head off west from the village, you'll certainly find it. The spirit there will definitely be of power, like a power for you, help to you. Hurry, head to the water temple. Has she still got the same crap to say? We know about those books. The red key. Yeah, I thought it always looked like a weird crutch. We'll see more of it later, but I'm not sure though, Tofu. I can't be bothered to look it up either right now, but I have a feeling that it's to do with what kind of monarchy we're talking about, because obviously we've got the word Hime, haven't we? And what's that one? Is it Ojo? It might be for a different royals family structure. You know, like you've got emperor and empress, although that's not quite the same thing, but the same thing like that. I think there's a reason why they do one and not the other sometimes. Like whether it's a kingdom or a republic, not a republic, but I don't really know. Or maybe it's not, but it is annoying. Because they do look the same. Because they don't do that, because for Prince, look, where's Prince? Somebody call me Prince. Nobody's calling me Prince. But yeah, Prince is not the same way. It's just silly. Nobody has any new dialogue. Tend to only see and count this version in games, possibly. I don't see it that much, to be honest. Or maybe I've just been reading it wrong for ages before I noticed. But thinking everybody's a queen. But I feel like in the last like 2 or 3 months, I've seen it loads. Like, what were you playing? Was it Ease that had that? Oh, well, that's because I played Ease as well. That's why I think probably why I've seen that. Was it Ease? I've got everything for Princess in Ease now. Chrono Trigger all the time. I've not played Chrono Trigger in Japanese. I probably should. I haven't finished it in English either though. Let's just become queen, so that's my favourite scream. Doesn't it sound like the... Actually, it kind of sounds like that famous scream. Let's go in here. Wom. Oh, we can't do anything. Did anybody used to think that they look like this flame? I can't get it to stop. Oh, yeah, I always thought it looked like a face. Fiery place. Place. Did you know Glandstalker stream? Ah. No, that one's what is that one? I know the one you mean. Ah! He does have a scream that's a little bit like that though actually when he falls off ledges. Like it's wearing a bikini bottom. Let's take all that cheese. Should we get some more cheese like Barley Bap suggested? Oh. I can't even read that. Oh. I'm cheating in my dictionary now. Oh, I should just get my 3DS out. It'd be a lot faster. Let me do that. I've recently been using a dictionary on my DS where you can draw in with a stylus. Usually I use my phone, but it just hurts my hand and makes me stressed out because my phone never registers stuff properly and I get stressed because it's like, no, not that, not that, not that. It just doesn't do it. I want to say the first kanji's show, but I can't remember and I couldn't get it to come up. But it's so, that's why. I was close. What's the second one though? Oh, Soul Ken. Is that, oh my god, that's Ken? What a blob. Yeah, it is. Healthy. You're as healthy as always, is what he's saying. The DS app sounds cool. It's a game, you buy it. It's a dictionary game that they have in Japan. And I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you the word that I just put in actually. I'll post it in the Discord. Just a second. And it comes with a Japanese dictionary on it, and you can look up the meanings in Japanese as an explanation, but it also, because it's for Japanese people, it comes with a Japanese to English dictionary too, which makes it super useful. When I was a student, it was a godsend. Let me just, I'm going to throw out the Discord in the related to my stream. Let me see what I'm talking about. It's very useful. When I was a student, because this was before I had a smartphone, I was having to rely on this to do my university work. Because, you know, you're trying to do the worksheets and stuff and the homework assignments and things and you can't read it. What you gonna do? because before this sort of technology, what people would have had to do, and I'm so glad that I didn't have to, is they would have had to go through a paper dictionary, looking it up by like how many strokes it has, or whatever, and oh god, it'd take forever. I would lose my shit. I don't pity anybody that had to study Japanese before the event of like electronic dictionaries. I guess it would make you remember better though, because you get sick of looking it up. Because that's how I learned a lot of the kanji that I used to learn from like games and stuff, is just because I just looking it up over and over and over and over again. I got sick of writing it in my DS. So anyway, I'm rambling. Have you returned to the capital? I have. I had an electronic dictionary, but the vocabulary felt a bit limited. Yeah, the thing that, because the decision I made with mine is, because they were so expensive, those electronic dictionaries. They were really, really expensive, and I decided, you know, being the gamer that I am, but if I'm going to pay that much, I could just buy an actual DS and this game for the same amount of money, and then I have a DS. Woohoo! I think I made the right decision. So, because I mean, other than looking up kanji, which it's helpful that it has English in it. I mean, and also the picture that I showed you isn't very good. There are better examples, but because it does actually have sentences and stuff too. That was just not a very good word, I think, for the dictionary to have handled. There's not much to do with it. But what was I going to say? So my main issue and the main thing I wanted, it wasn't so much the English translation that I wanted, it was the ability to be able to know how to read the symbol, because I could just use the internet. Like if I'm sat at home in front of my laptop, I could just punch it into an actual dictionary anyway. So it wasn't a big deal if it was too limited. I just wanted to know how to read. That was the main issue, and you can't really do that with just a keyboard. I mean, you can technically draw in with a mouse, but ugh. Anyway, so it's just a princess here though, so maybe I'm talking rubbish there. So you shouldn't. So yeah, he's just like, don't worry His Highness and the princess. Does anybody else have new dialogue now in town? No. Ooh, but does he have an item? No! I think I'm doomed for the game. He's not going to have anything, is he? They don't change any of the dialogue. That's one of the limitations, I think, of this game. People don't really have much to say. Oh, this music, though. Some great tunes. Huh. I'm going to close my DS now, actually. Ah! These crazy ass snakes. Drop some grapes. The game I thoroughly enjoyed on my first play, but now find unplayable. Oh dear. Although Barleybat seems to not be so fond of this as time has gone on either. Although it's coming around, it seems. I've always liked this game. I think the same as what you said though, like the first time I ever played this, it was such a huge, epic game, but I think revisiting it, it's almost like the curtain in Wizard of Oz syndrome comes back, and you start to see how actually it's not that big of a game. Especially when, you know, I mean, I'm milking it for all it's worth right now. We literally could just get on with this game, whiz through this area, straight to the first temple. God knows, what's the speedrun of this game? It's got to be like 30 minutes or something at the most. If you know what you're doing. Bet you can whiz through it. Bye-bye. Hate these snakes though. Ooh. Just when they do that. Ooh. 80% is 39 minutes, not far off them. I could imagine. Because I'm taking my time, chilling, killing the snakes. looking at the sights, but all I needed to do was run straight through here and go up those stairs. What's down here though? Anything? Ah, so it's just a dead end? But that's the temple. That's the temple. It's funny how it's actually only really 2 screens to get to the temple, but when I was a kid it felt like this epic journey to the east. It's just a screen. But I feel like all games do that. 11th on the list is nearly 6 hours. What? Sounds like a normal playthrough. I feel like a lot of games that I've gone back to visit have always appeared much smaller. It's like, you know when you do like Final Fantasy VII or something, the dungeons are so small compared to my memory of them. Like, was it the Mithril Caves? It's like 2 screens or something. It felt huge. The only game I would say that is as big as I remember it was Alundra, playing that. The world map's a bit smaller than I remember, but the dungeons are just as big as ever. And I finished that at the weekend. Hee, look at them go. It's got a lot of personality. I used to spend most of the game using this dagger. Can't you burn these rats and then they turn into steaks? Kid imagination for the game. I think so, and it's also, I think some of it's just Mandela effects as well. I think maybe also just we've played bigger games since then. Like every game got bigger and bigger, so what came before started to look smaller and smaller, I guess. Boom. Some games still stay though, I would say. Stuff like Grandia. That doesn't appear to shrink. The town in Grandia is as big as I remember it being. I'd like to get another coffee in a minute though. Yeah, it's tiny, isn't it? We're already here. There's the temple. Shining Force 2 is still huge. I need to play those at some point. I was thinking about Shining the Darkness soon, but I wanted to play something familiar. I can't be bothered to read the manual and learn a new game right now with the mood that I'm in. I just wanted to play something that was a comfort. I do think the dungeons in this game though are very good. So that was the red key, now I got the yellow key. What is my status now anyway? Oh, 69 kills! Isn't that funny? And now it's 70. Slice! Some fantastic grunts on this game that I shall be replicating. My favourite is his fall cry though. It's we won't hear it too much yet, but there's like a dungeon later that's just full of bottomless holes. And all you'll ever hear like constantly keep falling off. Ah, ah, all the time. Ooh, there we go. Oh, we have to come back here with shade and then we can get this, I believe. What's in it? Probably just the shade crystal. Ooh, oh. Can we go in there? Uh-huh. Wow, look at that. Got a first elixir. Oh, these goons are back. Yeah. When was the last time you played this, Angel? Because I'm enjoying it now. I've never not liked this game though, to be honest. I think it's one of the best. Ooh. One of the best on the system. Yeah. Oh, got too much. A half an apple or let's have a quarter. Cheese is the smallest, isn't it? There we go. Finished the 94. Maybe I should give it another go then. Mega Drive Collection, maybe it lasted an hour. Oh. I played it on the Wii Virtual Console. And I remember getting handache after a while because I was using a Wiimote. So I ended up going to buy the controller for it. It was really hurting my hands to play this with the tiny little Wii remote doing all the moves. Oh, fucking blobs. In fact, why am I saving these swords? Let's just get on with it, eh? I think if I remember with the sword though, you can't do all the fancy moves like the backflip. Oh, it's broken now. The sword really helped. It's a game I might actually do better if I went back to it now. You should, it'd be good. It'd be fun to watch. It's a classic game. I did lurk a tiny bit the other day. I did see you playing, what was it, Soul Hackers 2. I had the volume off because I didn't want the spoilers, but it looked pretty. Are you enjoying it? I'll give you a shout out. Who else can we shout out? Let's shout everybody out. I could just use my voice, but I think you all know each other anyway. Angel, whoops. Everybody's playing retro. Retro. Oh, just chatting. I don't know that one. Of course. Dynamite Headache. Did you beat it though? If you're still here, Techie Rob, did you beat it? Because I left you when you're on the final level. Having a bit of a crisis yesterday. I've been looking at plane tickets to go back home for Christmas, and I've had a big shock to the system that basically I can't afford them. I'm going to have to make it happen, but it's just disgusting how much they cost. Fundraise on here. Oh, I don't know. It's a crazy amount of money. So, I mean, I'll find the money. It's just a shock. Basically, plane prices have gone up, more than double what they used to be. So in the past, it would cost like about 100,000 yen for a flight to the UK from Japan at a cheap, you know, shopping around a cheap price. I used to pay usually 110,000 to go back at Christmas. Do you know? And now they are 200,000 at the minimum. It's just not good. Oh, here we are. Whoa. So yeah, my shopping and everything is just temporarily over until probably mid next year. I need to go home though. It's not up for discussion, so it will happen even if I just like have to sell things, you know. It's happening. I'm going home. I don't care how much it costs. I've not been home for 3 years. And people have unfortunately passed away in my family at that time. Whoa. Oh no! We got twin threaks and I sneaked a save state to practice that. I do that though. There's no shame in that in my opinion. That's the benefits of technology. If you're still doing it in one run, it's not cheating. Cheating. So condolence. Oh, thank you. Yeah, unfortunately my aunt passed away last week. I wasn't super close, but it's still, you know, it's still not nice news. It's my dad's sister. The last time I'd seen it was the last time I was back. So it was a little bit, oh. Obviously, I've mentioned before, in 2021 I did lose my dad, which was quite upsetting. Well, quite upsetting is an understatement, it was devastating. But those are the sort of reasons why it's very important to go home. Oh, it's okay. It was just very difficult to deal with at the time, especially with the being unable to go home made it hard. And the funeral. Okay, we're here. I worked with originally from Ireland. I was from in the US. His nephews and nieces he hasn't met yet. Yeah, it's crazy what COVID just ruined stuff. Like, not to go on, but like I've lost a brother-in-law. I've lost my dad in those 2 years that COVID just kind of stopped everything from happening. It was a hard time. Anyway, you who have the golden amulet of governing, you need to release the light that lies within the armlet. And now we've unlocked magic. Sorry to hear, I know it's rough. Thank you. Isn't that a sound? What was that from? That sound effect is straight from something else. Maybe it's this. Maybe I'm just remembering this. Yeah, I don't want to spiral about that, so. I am Ditto. Or Dito is how I used to read it. Like a laser rifle. It sounds like some, science fiction game. I can't think which one though. Like not Star Wars, but. The purifying water that heals everything. Oh, what's that? Like reverse spinning or something. To surge, water or waves? I need to check this. I wish the scene had music, but it doesn't. The surging violent, so she's the spirit of the water, the surging violent water. You who holds the golden amulet of governing, I will become your servant and pledge to let you use me, basically. If you cast the light of the armlet on any water surface, then you can summon me. I will answer your call. Ta-da! She's the best, one of the best ones as well. You got the spirit, the fairy, water fairy that slept in the Temple of Water, ditto. Explanation of how to use her. Magical bubble. You can seal away an enemy's movement with a bubble of water by releasing a bubble of water. Pressing the A button once. Healing. Heals wounds. Press the A button twice. Magic storm. So that's that word again. What was it? Surging. A surging whirl, water whirl that will blow the enemies away. Her wing animation is cool. It is, right? Just all the animation in this game is gorgeous. Hold down the A button for a while and then let go. Press A, B, C button together to cancel. Oh, that's how you get rid of them. Whoa! Get in that fucking dungeon. Wow. Can't you break the game with this? Do the keys carry over to other dungeons? I don't remember. And I was in a cutscene and it just like walked out the dungeon and just punched me back in. Get you. In fact, let's get in with the water bubble. Burp. Bam. I want to do a whirlwindy thing on somebody. Whoosh, off she goes. They're over here. Excellent. Magic comes back over time, doesn't it, in this? I can't remember. Yeah, it does when you're outside, I think. So now what? We have to go back to the castle. Woo! But yeah, I didn't really want to go on a sort of pity party as such. Because I think it's been a hard time for everybody, but it has been a very, very challenging couple of years. Streaming has helped a lot. Like I've said this before on stream, I know that there's different people here now. I sometimes forget like who was here when I've said what, but I've said it before, the stream was a big help last year. It got me through a lot of rough times. Sort of gave me a something to look forward to at the end of the day and do. Hello, sliding sloop. Is it the one where it recharges in the sun? Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, because you have a consumable. Grapes. SP. They bring it back. So in dungeons, yeah, it doesn't. I think you're right. I don't want all this crap. Nice to see you. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I've not been streaming on the weekend, so I haven't had a chance to rage in a while. Just means everyone's having a hard time deserves comfort. Yeah, you're right, I guess. Yeah, that does make sense. It is funny how you kind of like feel guilty if someone else is having... It's like two people can have a bad time. Doesn't mean one's worse than the other. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice when I get home. It'll be nice to spend time with my family. To have an empathy. What has he got to say now on the same stuff? But yeah, it was just yesterday was just it was a shocker to see how much, and it's not even because it's Christmas. That's just the state of tickets. Like I had a look at how much March would be, or April, or June, and it's all just the same sort of disgraceful prices, and it kind of makes me angry. There's nobody to be angry at, but it just makes me angry that like they can just get away with charging that much now because people will pay it because there's going to be so many people with the same sort of story that I have or whatever, and I just think it sucks. I guess it's sort of similar to what's going on with the electricity in the UK right now. I don't know about Australia. Is that bad for electricity now? Do you have an energy crisis like most other places? Get direct flights. Oh yeah, there are flights, but they just want you to cough up a fucking fortune for them, that's all. But there are flights. There's not direct... The only direct flights is Tokyo, London though. Obviously I don't live in London. And that's only with British Air and the Japanese airlines, obviously. The other ones will go to their countries. Hasn't hit me yet, but it's coming up. Yeah, let's say the prices will be going up, right? Yeah, it's just the... I don't know. I don't want to be like a misery merc or whatever, but there's a lot of stuff that's not very fun these days. Oh no, I don't want you. I want to send her away. Oh. Now that increases her magic. I read in the manual, SP, yeah, the 105. And I think it improves her power or something. Goes on during set. See, my electricity's gone up too. This is what I've also been sort of dealing with, but it's nowhere near the rate that it's gone up in the UK. I would say my electricity in Japan has gone up, I would say 4,000 yen compared to normal, which is still too much for my liking, but it's, what I've been hearing about friends back home in the UK is just utterly bonkers. I think one of my friends said she paid £250 a month at one point, or now. So I'm saying that basically she just charges the phone at work. If anyone can sit me, so that's what I'm worried about, really. I'm worried about my mom and the winter and the heating bills. That's what bothers me about this. Getting rinsed left, right and centre, and those in powers don't care because they benefit from it. Yeah, it's just, it feels like it's... I know it's always been the case, but it's starting to feel more of an international level, where it's a rich person's world. It's just starting to feel... Because I think... I was talking to my sister on the phone yesterday, and we were just saying, like... Because we're talking... I was basically just talking about what we're going to do about this flight. What we're going to... I just needed to vent. But we're saying, like, there's always been problems in the world, you know, there's always been something like maybe in the 70s or the 80s, there's like the miners' strikes and it was rough, or unemployment and it was rough. I'm talking specifically about the UK right now. But I feel like at the moment in the world, it doesn't feel like it's like just one particular group of people. It just feels like it's everybody that's having, unless you're well off, everybody's just having a crap time. And there's also, like, I think in the past it was also a lot clearer who to blame. Kind of thing. There was like a focus of you could put your anger somewhere a little bit. Whereas now it feels a little bit more, wow, all over the place. Feels like the days before the French Revolution. Oh God. I hope not. Gonna build a generator to run off my own. Jess is everything. It is though, because I feel like I'm just like bitching at the universe. Need to invent a cat opera. Oh my God. Solar panels on the house are definitely climbing up the priority list. Yeah, if you live in a country that's gonna have enough sun. Although the UK these days probably could. Wind power. Oh, do I even... I can't even... Oh. Let's eat some cheese. Mankind's last ever invention. That's sinister. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is why I'm just like living in my 90s fantasy, like playing my 90s video games, just pretending that the world's not going how it is outside. still got the same stuff to say. I've even been listening to sort of like 80s and 90s Japanese pop music while I've been doing my walks, just to like vent, like, not vent, what's the word? There's a word in Japanese but I can't think how to say it in English, like just reset your mind kind of thing. I did that today because I was just feeling so stressed. I woke up just feeling stressed out. I went back to bed for a bit because I wasn't at work today, and then I just went for a walk, listened to some tunes. Walking helps, you know. I know people say like exercise is really good for you, like mentally. It doesn't even need to be the gym. Just I find like just going out for a walk, it just gets me moving a little bit. It's funny how it's taken me so long to come to that conclusion. Multiple breaks from new social media. That's probably another thing that helps too, yeah. Oh, we are back safe, Louis. And you got the water spirit. I take a longer lunch break at work so I get an hour walk in and listen. That sounds lovely. Podcasts. I need to listen to more podcasts. I think I was mentioning before I was starting to listen to one. So that sort of unknown army that we've heard about have been investigating within the country in secret. Well, they've been investigating them. If we just wait a little bit longer, we should be able to get some information. In the meantime, why don't you head... So he's been investigating this army that have shown up, trying to find more about... Well, not him personally, I'm sure his soldiers have been doing so. And in the meantime, we could head to the waterfall to the... to the east, where... Oh, is it really the next dungeon already? I thought there was something in between. It's really fast then. So where another spirit sleeps in the temple, the fire temple then is next, I guess. I thought there was something to do in the meantime. Don't even remember this part. Off we go then. Oh, it's saying something different. There is a temple, a temple where a spirit sleeps hidden within the waterfall to the east. If you cross over the river, you will arrive at the waterfall. Go. We'll be protected by the soldiers in the castle. You should take care, Brother Louis. Oh, she's not going to heal us. Oh, we're healed already. Walk's the only time I ever listen to podcasts. They are perfect. They are. There's a podcast that I love. I mentioned it before, but it might interest you, Tofu. I don't know how much... Well, you do like retro games. But for the Mega Drive, like Sega side of it, there's a Japanese guy who does podcasts in Japanese, mostly about his like memories. He's probably in his early 40s, I think he said. I think he's about 40-ish, early 40s, so he's a little bit older. Well, actually, I don't even know how old you are, I'm assuming. But I feel like, does anybody else just assume that most people are just the same age as them, and they're actually not? They might be 10 years younger or something, but you just assume. But anyway, he's older, so some of his nostalgia is a little bit more like arcade Master System era of Sega before the Mega Drive. But I think he was probably a teenager around the Mega Drive time, so it's really nice to listen to. I also like it just to hear about Japan and how it was then. It's very cozy. Really nice to listen to. I can send you a link if you're interested, if I find it. It's on the iPhone podcasty thing. You're all nearly 40, right? Right? I'm not an old guy hanging out with young'uns. Oh, you're ancient. Ancient machine gun. I'm definitely still 21. So am I. That sounds fun. Let's give it a go. It's also good for listening, obviously, too. I found it really cozy. He was talking about how it was growing. Hang on, I wanted to check this. Has anybody got any new lines at all? No. 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 But yeah, he was talking about the experience of like going to the arcades and having to he'd get money and he wanted to get change to use the machines, but like the old lady that ran like the sweet shop there wouldn't do it unless you bought something, so he'd be like buying the cheapest thing to get the money. It was just nice to hear things like that. It's charming. He's on Twitter as well. I found it from the podcast thing, and it's quite funny to see how excited he is about the Mega Drive Mini 2, because he was predicting, guessing, and hoping that Night Trap would be on there, and obviously it was. But I'll try and remember to send you the link. Ha! I kind of want to play more Japanese games. I keep shying away from it. I don't know why. We talked about it on your stream a bit, Tofu, but yeah, I think you're a lot better than me at it. I just get in my own head a lot. And I try and shy away from bothering. And it's like, that is one of the things that I can do that's kind of like interesting, I guess. Well, not interesting, but like unique. Bam! Nobody changes their dialogue in this game. How about you, lady? No. She's still on about me like digging something up. That was like 2 hours ago. I'm 6 years off, so not young technically. We're almost pretty much the same age, without giving my own age away specifically, but I know I'm aware that I'm very close in age to you, Sloop. Glad it comes across like I know what I'm doing. Well, you're fantastic though, like, because obviously you stream in English, which isn't your first language. I can't even say armlet. Tin Sarah! Hello, hello, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you for ages. It's probably been a week, but it feels longer. So I've not really been on Twitch a lot. Good to see you. Yes, I'm here. Wait, I went across the river. Have I missed the... Oh, there's a map that tells you where to go. Shh. I was lurking in your stream a bit ago, but I didn't say anything. Just to say hello. Which made no sense. Not to say hello, because I didn't... See, I can't even speak my own first language at all. I loved watching your E-stream. I just thought, did I just miss one? I was in my own little like spiral world this weekend. Did I just miss you playing more E's? Tofu, that's... Oh no! No, because you've been at Gaga. Yeah, yes, okay. You took a pause for Gaga, that's fine. Although, next weekend, my friend is coming over. Maybe Saturday is when you stream E's. I think I can watch on Saturday. Sunday, I'm busy. Not that you need to, like, rule your channel around me, but I want to see that E's. I kind of need to stream myself, though, on weekends again. Kind of got out of the habit of doing that. But I might lurk for a bit. E's, break up E's. Yes, yes, yes. Tofu's playing E's, Doan. Go give her a follow. You'll love it. She's playing E's, the PC Engine versions. I'll give her a shout out again. She's playing the PC Engine versions of E's in Japanese, but first time, so no spoilers. E's will likely be on the 17th. What's that? Oh, that's the following Saturday. Oh, I might be around then. I have to work that day. And then I do have a friend coming that weekend as well. The next 2 weekends I'm pretty busy because I'm actually being social and seeing people. Gasp. I need to get back into that too, because it just feels like ever since COVID I just stopped doing anything. But do we not need to do something here? Oh! Oh, she's telling me. I didn't even know she did. Oh. So I can open the gate of water with my magic bubble. Go ahead. It seemed a bit underwhelming, that. Boop. More time away from us. How dare you have a social life? I know, right? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, those bats. Who was... Oh, it was Cobra playing Zelda earlier. Someone was on about eating bats. Don't these fish, like, if you wait long enough, they just die, and then you can eat them? Also, I'm gonna pause. What is the sprite? Is that a mouth? Do you see what I mean? Let me just get let me get a pointer. Who should we use? Should we use Wesker? It's been a while. Where's Wesker? Ooh. The black here. Is it? I always thought, like, when they were moving, so I've never been able to pause the game like this. I always thought they were like eyes, but I guess it's the mouth. Dark eye at the top, mouth on the side, yeah. I always thought they had like little eyes and they were... Oh, they're dying. Oh. Well, the fish is the best. Half. We'll get rid of those cheeses. Oh, we should get rid of her. Go away. Wasting my magic. No, the fish is going. I know that you can do that to keep resetting it if I remember. Oops. I keep pressing B to cancel and it's not. I mean B to confirm, but it's actually cancel. Eat an apple. Oh, can we drop? How do you drop? Can't you drop on this game? Or is it only weapons? I thought there was a drop button. Oh, there we go. Start. At least that's how I saw it. Fish thrashing around its side. Black as it is. But I thought it was the eyes. I thought they looked like sunglasses or something. If that makes sense. They turn into different fish. They do. Into tasty fish. I always thought these were little oil things. I mean, always Thor. It's just my own internal lore. I thought they were like oil slimes. I'm waiting for Angel to come in with something about turtles in a minute. Time away from us for shame. Go away. Get wrecked. Goodness me. Oof. Oh, they don't scream because the slimes. They've got no mouths. Do they have a brain though? Oh my gosh. But yeah, speaking of E's, I need to do E's 2 at some point on the Saturn. Because we did E's 1 but not 2 yet. Slimes totally scream. They do, don't... Ah! They do the Jinogue scream, don't they? Ah! They were scary, those slimes. Actually, I was looking at my shelf tonight because today I was just in a mood and I was just like, what am I gonna stream? I need to stream something just chill and whatever. But I was actually eyeing up Dark Savior. Never played it though, so that's why I shied away from it because I can't be bothered to read the manual and figure it out. But then I was also thinking, before I do Dark Savior, I should check out Lady Savior. Lady Savior? Lady Stalker. Lady Savior sounds good too though. These zombies, don't they crawl and shit? Oh, they get on my nerves. When you cut them, don't you cut them in half and then they crawl around like little bitches? Not you though. Yeah. Unless you burn them. Ladies, have you played it? Do you have it? Because I know you do a lot of SNES stuff. How is it? I've actually played that. I loved it. It's weird. How is the Japanese in it? Did you play it in Japanese? Whoa! I got the impression that it was more just like a sort of dialogue game than an actual game with puzzles. The Super Famicom version. This was fun. I'm not sure if I've streamed it. That might be a good stream game. Oh, Lady Stalker. Yeah. Is there a full fan translation for that now? Maybe it's not this dungeon where they crawl on the floor then. Ooh. Too much crap. Oh. Oh my god, stop! Just eat something. Eat some... wait. Eat some cheese. Because I did play Landstalker about a year ago now. We streamed Landstalker for the first time. That was fun. Oh god, pisses me off when I can't pick stuff up. It is a lunger all over again. Give me that. What should I get? The grapes? Oh, they're going. The grapes are gone. Finally! I want to rank up. Fuck you. There we go. We're not going for a low rank run. I'm not bothered. It's very nonsensical plot and characters called cocks in Lady Stalker. I was happy. Not as bad as that chicken in Soleil that just shouts profanities. He is a cook, so no. Does it actually spell it out in Roman letters? Makes sense. Would it be cocker, wouldn't it? Look badly spelled. What does a mushroom do? I don't remember. Doesn't it do both? Goodbye, cheese. HP and SP. Well, there we go. This is such a cool game. Oh, burn him, yes. Oh my god, the fish. It's an item management simulator, this is. Can't we go in here? Yeah. Do I have a key? I do. And a bowgun. I should start using this probably. Oh, we're about to hear, whoops. Don't think there's a translation patch. Is there a guide? The weirdest stuff doesn't have translation. That's, you know, been common knowledge for years. Because I feel like Lady Stalker is a very well-known game. And it's the only one of, like, the 4 that doesn't have official English. Looks like, wouldn't it logically be a top candidate? Oh, there's a guide on game FAQs. Well, that's something then, I guess. Ooh. Shall I use one of these things? Let's use the... Oh, only 5? What the hell? Yeah. Not very good, is it, this bow? It's gone already. Can he do the... He can't do the swirly-whirly attack with the sword. Still Rex, though. Oh. grapes are important. Although everything is kind of gone now. SP Max is grapes. Let's eat something. I wonder if I can get away with summoning her and keep my grapes. Heal me, bitch! Hurry up! Cute. Again. And again. And again. There we go. And now, sorted. Whoops. Good night, everyone. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. This is the boss already. It is, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's a flame. I hate this flame. I remember it very well. Oh! He wasn't so bad. I'm trying to send her away. She won't go. Go! I'm gonna use that. It's quite funny actually because in the manual there's a little comic strip for each of the spirits I showed you. I can show you right now actually. She does say in the manual, where is it? Not to summon, she doesn't want to be summoned in dirty water, but we're going to do it anyway. Where is it? At the bottom. There's a cute little comic. Oh, there's those stupid zombies. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Yeah, she's like, I'll appear wherever there's water. And he's like, so I can call you at the river? And she's like, yeah. I can call you in the ocean? Yeah. He's like, what about swamps? And she's just like, oh. I like that. And cheating Shade. I said earlier, but if you weren't here earlier, he's saying here that fell off. Wow. And he's like, oh, thanks, Shade. And Shade's like picking him up as he does in the game. And he's like, no, no, no. I want to go over here. But Shade's like, yes, but this was, you fell off from this side first, didn't you? And he's like, you can't cheat like that. Which is the sort of internal game logic that I would think as a kid too. Like when I was falling off, I remember thinking like, why can't he just put me over there? On the other side of the bridge. Oh. Thor doesn't wield his sword. This is the story of Thor. Thor is a world. For a minute I was trying to wonder what you were on about then. I was like, no, I thought you meant the hero. I was like, no, he does have a dagger, I've just put the sword on. But no, I know what you mean now. And it is boss time. How are you? Can I not change weapons? I always thought this boss was creepy. I'm pretty good. Well, I think that's sort of just auto response. I mean, I'm okay, but it's not been the best of weeks. Power up. Waiting for my new video card. I thought he had hands. Oh, there they are. Can we kill the hands? I don't remember. It would be nice. Oh. This bloody flame. Oh, I froze his hand. That was cool. I didn't know she could do that. I'm gonna smack it with a sword. Can we just get some magic back? Ow! I want the life! Yeah. There's always time for a victory fanfare. I know I don't need to kill these. Does anybody else do this? Like, I don't need to kill these hams. I can just go. I need to turn the volume down on my laptop. Secret bonus point. I can just go and whack him in the head and probably end the boss fight, but I like to destroy the body parts, even though there's no point. At least I don't think there is. Maybe it drops something. Nope. I'm just doing it because I can. Where's the other hand? Go away. Where's your other hand? Did I get him? I guess I did. I thought I only got one of them. Let's just go back to the dagger now then. Wow, gotcha. Oh, I thought it was going to be a fanfare. No, no, not important. Boom. Oh, isn't there something with a cube in this game later? Like, there's an item that we get. It's like a demon cube or something weird. The Unpure, I think that is, but I'm gonna double check. Burns all the impurities, I think is what he's saying, but let me just check that out. Oh, I have to conjure bloody draw in. And now I'm having a right day with my DS. Uncleanliness, dirt, impure. Yeah, there we go. I am the spirit of the flame, Ifrit, that burns all of everything that's impure. And you who holds the golden armlet, which is proof of being my master. I recognize you as my master and will fight with you. I promise to fight with you. Pledge will be better, I guess. I am one with the flame. And when you need me, call me in the flame. How weird. He's the flame spirit that slept in the waterfall temple. It's not the fire temple. Ifrit. See, for me, this would be the first time where I ever encountered the word like Ifrit before Final Fantasy. I don't think I made the connection when I was younger because they spelt them differently. I think he was spelled E-F-R-E-E-T in the English version of this. Flame breath. It breathes out flames and burns enemies. Press the A button once. The fire attack changes his body into like a ball of, not a ball, but it is like a ball of flame. Mass of flame. And body slams and causes damage. Press A button twice. Melt bomber. Burns enemies all around him with Flames of Rage. Wrath. This game is amazing, it is, right? It's aged really well, I think, actually. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit short, I think, but what can you do? Press A button to get rid of him. Yay! So he can do... Oh, no sound channel for you. The water fountain is taking up his sound effect. Such is life. But welcome, how are you? We can probably do some of things in these now. Was it in this one? Yeah. Will he actually do it himself? I don't remember. Yep. Bam. Doo-doo. Such a beautiful game. Do you have the Mega Drive collection, Tin Sarah? If you're still around, I can't remember. Because this is on there if you ever fancy playing it. This will probably be your jam. It's on like all the Genesis collections and Steams and whatever you call them. And it's on the Mini. There's a sound effect. Oh, and it's in stereo. Where are we going now? Back to the King. You have the one that's on PS4. This is on now. I'm pretty sure. I think. Well, actually, no, I don't know. I think it is. It's on everything. It's on the PS3 collection, which is very similar, I think. Because this is sort of basically owned by Sega at this point. I mean, it's Yuzo Koshiro, his company, but he's pretty pally with Sega as far as I know. He never seems to... They always get all of the stuff that he's done. What did I want? To knock off that Mini that has 50 games on it, might be there. Did you have a Mega Drive Mini? I can't remember. This is definitely on that one. It's on the Mega Drive Mini 1. Actually, again, I say definitely. Maybe I'm only 99% sure. It's just one of those games. You know, like Sonic 1, it's just on everything. Can't we burn the mice and they turn into steaks? Isn't that a thing? Oh my god, trying to get him to go the right way. Oh, punch it. Oh! I burnt him anyway. Let's do his big attack. Oh, we ain't going off. I want to see it though. Where's something magical? Ouch. Right, well, we'll get rid of him now, because he's just annoying me with the magic. Did we go in this one? Oh, go away. Yeah. So, I guess the game isn't really as long as I can even remember. I remember it being short, but like we've already got 2 of them. Although I think there's a big gap, if I remember, between this Spirit and the next one. There's quite a chunk of gameplay to do first now. And then the game sort of just hurries up. Oh, we didn't go through the town. Well, let's just go back, talk to the king. Anybody got anything new to say? No. No. Nope. Whatever. Nope. Although, what was in the basement? I can't remember now. Because there's a secret or 2 in the castle, if I remember. You can't run out of supplies, can you? Is there a couple of weapons? What's that one? Is that just the 5 bowgun? That's garbage. Nobody needs that. can't go down there. But this is like one of the big 3 RPGs on the Mega Drive, action RPGs anyway. Because there was Crusader Ascenti, this, and Light Crusader were the 3 games that I adored when I was a kid on the Mega Drive. I would say in the order that I just said them as well. You should show your face around here sometimes. Me and Dad are worried about you. I'm always praying that you'll be safe. Well, you've come back at a good time, Louis. Just now, to the northeast, the lands to the northeast of the Water Temple. I've just received news now that to the lands to the northeast of the Water Temple, there's been some suspicious looking shapes of like an army. And the village is close by, so if anything was to happen, it would only bring about like danger towards the people there. So please hurry and head over there. We need to learn more about the true nature, like the nature of this army. Like, I guess like how many people there are and things like that. Oh, Louis, did you investigate the army? It's the duty of the royal families to take care of the matters of the people, their concerns and worries. What does that word mean, though? I thought it meant peak. Oh. Hurry up and make certain of them. Where's that then? All the way up above. That isn't where it was in my memory. I vaguely remember what the next dungeon is. It's the one that's full of the army, I think. The soldiers and whatnot. But I thought it was like actually in the water, like near the waterfall where we'd just been. Oh, I remember running around this a lot because yeah, I think after every single thing you have to keep coming back here. Make a note of this game. I really enjoyed the music and casual combat. So the music's by Yuzo Koshiro, who you know the Streets of Rage series. He did the music and sounds for that. And a lot of the sound effects are actually recycled from that game. And I would say, in some ways, sort of the design in terms of like combat and stuff is similar to a beat 'em up. Streets of Rage, never heard of it. I know you have. I think when you were younger, though, didn't you think that it was about turtles or something? But yeah, it's sort of got that similar feel to it. Obviously he's done a lot more than Streets of Rage, he's done Shinobi and... oh, what else has he found? I mean, he's even done work on Ease. I mean, actually, if you boot up your Mega Drive Mini and the soon-to-be Mega Drive Mini 2, the menu music, he did that as well. That's why it sounds so boss. Is this the right way? No, it's not. Pow. I bet you this chief has still got nothing else to say. No. Yeah, you're as healthy as always. You're saying the same shit as always. Oh, I'll have your cheese though. Do I need it? No, you can keep your cheese this time, old man. I wonder if the guy on the market finally has something. No, he's just going to be stingy for the entire game. No RNG for me. Woo! You know, if I really wanted to, I could probably have just sat down and done this in like one stream. Obviously I cannot because I have work tomorrow. Ah! Can I get the... Oh, I want to summon the fire guy. Ooh. Oh, I need to stop trying to be fancy. Yeah! All these steaks! I can't carry them. They're better than fish though, aren't they? So let's get rid of some of the fish. 3/4 or a half, yeah. Just end up with bags full of fish. Oops. Oh, burn him. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember this part. Where are we? The swamps. Oh no, not these. Oh, thank God he's there. He can just one-shot them. Isn't there a secret dungeon here or something? I think I remember. Well, not a secret dungeon, but like a bonus thingy, a mini game. I'm gonna get rid of that flame in a minute. Oh, maybe this is it. Ha! Let's go in. Oh god, the music in here. This kind of always reminded me a bit of like games like Light Crusader though. Beat them. I think this might be also what Barley Bat's referring to as when some of the music sounds like just mashing the keyboard. Do 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 do. You freak racing. Let's go. Oh my god, we're off to a crap start. This is a pain. Ah! Hey free, why you gotta be like this? Fuck. There we go. Oh no! No! Oh, you got an extra life in Streets of Rage. See, he will always charge in the direction you're facing, and you have to double press, but if you accidentally one press, he'll breathe fire and it wastes so much time. Ah! Like that. No! Oh, I was so close. Asshole. Wait, is that not the end? Oh my god. I thought that was the last lap. Who the fuck gets rank 1? I thought I'd done really well. Shit. And all I got was this piece of fucking cheese, which I can get from that old man for free. Garbage ass prize that was. What is rank number 1? What's the best prize? Cheese. Lantern. Lantern lets you summon him wherever you want. I can live without that. A bowgun. Oh, isn't this the unlimited bowgun? Of all power? Power. Oh. Elixir. Nobody wants the elixir. It's not worth it. It's not worth that stress. Just getting him to start the race though is the biggest bitch. Come on. Woo! That's the one. I want rank 3 though as well. I don't want rank 1, I'm not bothered about that elixir. Let's go again. I'm pretty sure that that's the bowgun that never runs out. If I remember. Shit. What was it, rank 3? No! Oh, you bastard. Oh shit, where the fuck is he? Asshole! There's no way to reset either. Oh shit! Oh, bugger, 1 second. Wait, that's rank 4? So what's rank 1? Must be the bowgun. Eh? So cheese is 5. The elixir's 4. Oh, so is it in a oh, there's the flowers that tell you. 5, 3. Oh my god. 1 for the bowgun. Maybe I'm not so bothered then. Little bit bothered though. Savage. Where is he? Go away. Is there not a faster way to do this? I'm not sure. That's probably a better way, actually. To knock 4 seconds off. Oh, you just get nothing. I'll try one more. I think I need to walk sometimes to like make him move. Oh, fuck this up already. Oh, can we just cancel? Huh? Have I just softlocked the game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! I haven't saved. Uh-oh. There's gotta be a time limit, right? Oh, piss off you. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go for a quick break. And I'll let the timer go. It can't be a soft lock. People would do this. Surely. The music as well. I shall be right back. We're back. It seems like it timed out. I'm hoping. Oh! No soft lock. This would also be a good time to perhaps make the first save of the game. Just in case. What a disaster. That could have been. Fortunately avoided. I'm going to try one last time. I really want that bow gun. And then I'm just going to move on to the next dungeon. Because you can do this later, I think. I might even just do it off stream. I want that bow gun though. That was a panic. Oh no, I've got to get the timing right. That's not the way. Oh, yeah, this is a shit show. It times out at 2 minutes, is how it works. I just want to leave now. I think when I was a kid though, I didn't even understand what this was. I was very confused of how to even do this. Thank goodness, right? It could have been a disaster. I'm not doing this anymore today. But I'm pretty sure if I remember that there's a few weapons in this game that have unlimited uses. This early in the game, it's also a touch game breaking. Woo! Hup! Hup! But you can see, like, the weapons, they've all got uses. The sword is like 24. You get the infinite weapon here, yeah. You get the fire bow, I think, and it's unlimited uses. I was like, I was 1 second off, I think, the first rank. No, 4 seconds off the first rank. I vaguely remember that, actually. I used to do it with these as well. You can also summon the spirits from those too. We're not doing that again. Had a scare. I don't know if you were there, Barley. I just sent E3 away and then panicked, thinking I'd just softlock the game and couldn't leave. But it timed out, fortunately. Right, let us continue in our journey. I'm not bothering with that bowgun right now. It's not the sort of activity I'm gonna, you know, we've already spent Breakout on 3D Dot Heroes. Let's not add to the pain. Oh, I was so stressed because I hadn't saved at all until now. And you can't save in there either. That tree, that is a little bit, that square, it's very sharp, isn't it, that? Is that really your sprite, like, for the tree? E-Freak Racing is miserable. I just got rank 2. I got rank 2. I was 4 seconds off rank 1. Bamboozled! All that for an apple. Oh no, and they're the ones that split in half as well. I fucking hate them. And they laugh like chickens. Oh god. Just get out of here. Yeah, I think you have to learn to walk a little bit. Like, walk and make him blast at the right time. And because when you walk, he'll realign himself as well, so you need him to like hug the sides. I've done it before. I think I did it the last time I played this on the Wii. Probably. I remember getting pissy with it as well. Don't think I did it as a kid though. It was hard. I remember getting angry because a lot of the time you accidentally just make him breathe fire instead, which just makes you instantly lose. But then the worst part about it is you do that and then you still have to wait for the 2 minutes or finish the race. You can't reset. That's what makes it miserable. Although with the powers of technology, I might be able to do that later. Not now though. So there's the bow, there's the fire bow that's unlimited, which would have been really useful because it would totally trash these zombies in one hit, doesn't it, pretty much? Oh no, not you. Go away. Sick of you. Then there's a sword somewhere. Isn't the ultimate sword is at the bottom of that 100 dungeon thing, isn't it? If I remember. The 100 floor dungeon. Just sort of like by the time you've done that, there's barely any point in having it. What would happen if I went down there? I'm kind of scared to find out right now. Such a cool game. It's hard to remember, I think, but just trying to cast your mind back to that very, very first time. I remember being a kid and just being so pissed off with these stupid zombies. But I also remember that the sort of scenery and the way the exploration, because I think I'd only probably played Zelda, Link to the Past. Maybe, I wonder if I played Illusion of Time at this point. I don't remember. This is probably about 95 in the UK. I guess maybe I had that. Wait, so can we fall down there? What would be down here? Uh-oh. Huh? Oh. Oh, that wasn't very interesting. You can do it with a bowgun, can't you, as well? I think I remember that you can summon Ifrit if you just put... I used to do that, I think, as a kid. Drop the bowgun and summon Ifrit. Get lost! Fucking things. They are the worst. Just the worst. Oops. So many stakes. Where's the map? Okay. I guess you could really draw tons of parallels with the Lundra, because like the Lundra's got swamps as well. In a similar sort of location. Well, not quite. And only one town. Although we don't really go there again. Does the Lundra have a secret fort though? I never really understood what this sprite is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be broken stairs? Half broken stairs. And this is some sort of secret fort, isn't it? That supposedly King says we've learnt some information. Needs us. Oh, I love the music in this place. I forgot about it. It's so spooky. Do they have they have skull helmets, don't they? I think I've already picked up on that before. Oh, don't we get bombs? See, doesn't that look like a crutch to you, not a key? Why is he here? There must be a secret to come back to. I guess to be a cliche, what this game sort of needed a bit more of, which it does hint at doing. It needed a bit more sort of like Metroidvania style aspects to it. Oh my god. less of that. Aha! Get you. Oh. Or whatever. Oh yeah, they can hit each other. You know when you're trying to do that one rank run and you accidentally pick up the bloody heart. Devastation. I don't mind though. What rank are we now? 3, 4, 206. Does it start with 200? I can't remember now. Doesn't seem like much of an increase. A gold key. Eat one of these steaks. See, it makes you wonder why he's here. I'll have to come back later. Oh, for that. Oh, these things. I forgot about these too. These are the only enemies that I used to use this attack for. Pretty much. I'm sure everybody had the same methods, but... Oh, I want you. No, no. Oh, do they disappear? I don't remember. I'll be very upset if it does. Okay. No, snakes everywhere. Get them. You had one job, Ditto. I might take E3. Oh! Going crazy? Is there something wrong with the stream? No, looking down at my phone it seems the same. Why is it doing this?